everyone, it's Dawn and welcome to this final project in our series from Papercraft Society Box number 30. And I know I said originally I was going to be making a greeting card, but I've decided to make a fun gift card bag. And when I say gift card, I mean a bag for a greeting card, a gift bag for a greeting card. And this will hold anything up to 5x7. And this is a 5x7 card, the one I've just popped in there. And it will go in there quite nicely. And I've used one of the papers. So this is an opportunity to use your own papers in combination with the papers, the beautiful papers from this pack. So that's what we're going to do with this one. And you will have noticed that there's a sign there that says pull. Now, if you see that, be it on a card or a gift bag, who can resist pulling just to see what happens? So this is what happens when you pull. Up pops the bunny. When I first saw him, I thought he's crying out to be a pop-up card or a pop-up element to something or other. So that's what he's going to be. So I'll just pop that down. I'll take the card out for now and put it to one side. We'll put the card to one side and we'll make the bag here together. So I've made a template for mine because I have a feeling I'm probably going to be making more of these. Whether it's just a flat bag or whether it's going to be another pop-up bag. So, and these incidentally are great for if you're going to be doing craft fairs this spring and summer. Make a few of these, whether you sell them or whether you put your greeting cards in them before you sell them. They're great crowd pleasers at craft fairs, so it might be worth making up a few in advance. So, whether you do them like mine, where you've got the back bit a little bit taller, is entirely up to you. But if you do it that way, it's 7.5 by 6 or 6 by 8. So you've just got that 1/2 inch border at the back. But if you don't want that 1/2 inch border at the back, just make it 6 by 8 on both sides. And you will need a 1/2 inch tab on the right and a 1/2 inch tab on the bottom. So that's just to close it. So that'll be the width of the bottom and the length of the side. Unless you're doing a 7.5 by 6, then you just take the tab 1/2 inch down from the top. So I will add all of these measurements in the description below, and when you go to make it up, I would suggest using double-sided card for this because it makes it more interesting. So just fold the tabs in. I'll show you on the template, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. And then I'm going to use a red runner tape, but you can use red line tape if you want to, or even double-sided. And you just run it along there. You'd run it down there. I'm not going to really do it because this is my template. And then you take the front to the back and you would press it down like that. And then once it's made up, you'll have that border. And if you use double-sided tape or double-sided paper, you'll have a beautiful little border like that. So I'm going to slip that to one side and show you what it looks like once it's made up. So I've done that in exactly the same way that I showed you. So there we are, there is our bag. Now you can just leave it like that or just put a simple little decoration on it like that and leave it like that if you want to. But I'm going to take it a little bit further than that. And this was done from a 12 by 12. And this is our mat for our pop-up section. And this measures 5 by 7 inches. And again, I will put all of the measurements in the description below. You don't have to remember them or rush to write them down. Don't worry about that. And what we're going to do, I've already put some foam tape on the back, and eventually or in a few minutes, we're going to stick it or attach it to our bag. But before we do that, we need to make our runner. Now I have used the edge or just cut an edge from the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I've cut it twice and I've stuck it together. I've stuck them back to back just to make it a bit stronger. And I've used my red line tape to attach the bunny, the pop-up bunny. Now I know this is going to be far too long, but I always do it this way because I'm never quite sure how long I want the tab to be. So if you make it too long in the first place, you can cut a bit off. If you make it too short in the first place, you've got to make another one. So I've used my bunny and I've used the stamp and the matching die set, or the matching die from there like that, from the set. So that's what I've used for that. And then what we need a pair of scissors. I've actually done this in advance because this is quite stiff paper. It's bordering on card. And I've cut about halfway up, and then you need to cut it about an inch down from the top, not from the bottom, from the top. And you need again to, this slit needs to be about halfway up your card. It could be slightly lower, but I've put it there, and you need one about an inch down from the top. And I will add these in the description box below. And then what you need to do, this is the fourth time incidentally that I've tried to record this video because I kept putting it in the wrong way round. And then I got the card the wrong way round and wondered why it wouldn't pop up because I had that way. So you need that bit at the top, and you slide it up through the back like that. And then you bring it over and you pop it through that slot. It doesn't matter which way you do it. And I've used red line tape to attach Bunny. So now he will pop up quite nicely. And then what we need to do, we need to take the backing tape off of here, off of our double-sided tape or our foam tape. Oops, never comes off straight away. So we're going to just, if that happens, just peel it back and then we'll pull it down again and it should stop splitting. The only trouble with that, of course, is it'll stick to your fingers. But anyway, we turn it over and I'm going to put mine slightly towards the top. Now, if you use the alternate side of your paper or your card, it will coordinate with this bit that you can see at the top. Now, once we've done that, we'll deal with the tab in a minute. But what we need to do, we need something for our pop-up element to hide behind. And I have used one of these gorgeous papers from the pack. And it's underneath my stamp set. So I'll show you what I've done. There it is. I've just cut one piece away like that. And I've just cut it into the shape that I want it. So its basic measurement is 6 by 3, 6 that way and 3 that way. But then once you've done that, once you know what your pop-up element's going to be, you can just shape it. I've just shaped it around these gorgeous flowers. And again, I've put foam tape on the back. Now, just like this bit, only when you're doing this bit and your bottom mat, only put the foam tape on the sides. Don't put it on the top or the bottom, because if you do, it'll get stuck and you can't pop up anyway. You'll get your ear stuck and we can't have that. So line that up like that. And once you're absolutely sure where you want your pop-up bunny to be or pop-up element to be, that's the time we decide how long we want our pop-up bit to be. And I would say have it coming roughly to the top of the bag. That would be my recommendation. And just chop it off. And I have got another piece in the matching paper. And again, actually, before I do that, I'm going to write on it. If you've got a stamp that says pull, by all means, use that. But I haven't, so I'm just going to use a pen. And I'm going to write the word pull. So just nice and neatly, just ordinary block capitals. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just like that. So just enough for people to know what to do. No problem at all. If you can write, you can do this. Now, I'm going to put this on with my red runner tape. Again, you can use red line tape if you want to. Or indeed, you can use glue. But because I'm impatient, I'm going to use tape. And then I'm going to pop that there, like that. And hopefully you'll get yours straighter than I did. But that's good enough for now. So we're going to hide him down there. Now, if this is going to be a gift bag for a greeting card, actually that's going to be a bit too big. You need a sentiment. We don't have to have a sentiment, you can put anything on there. But if you have a sentiment that is non-specific, for example, I'm just going to cut mine down because it gets in the way of the runner bits. Mine says have a lovely day. So if you have something like that which is non-specific, you can get away with using it for anything. You can use it for a birthday or a wedding anniversary or a wedding or a baby card or christening, any positive reason for sending a card. You can put have a lovely day or on your special day. you can do that. Obviously, if it was a get well card, you wouldn't want to put have a lovely day, because they probably won't be. But if it's a positive reason for a birthday or a wedding anniversary or a baby card, you've got that. And then, as if that isn't lovely enough, you've got your card. Let's imagine it's a birthday card. So you pop your card into your bag, like that. Well, mine's a bit bulky, but it should go in. And then your recipient's going to see pull, and up comes Bunny. And isn't that a wonderful gift? Well, you might have to just pop him up and down for a bit. So up he pops. And you might just have to lift it so that he can pop back down again. But you can adjust that however you want. So there he goes. I'll leave him sticking up, shall I? So there is our pop-up pop-up gift bag for a greeting card. That's not easy to say. And I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. So if you wanted to, you could just use this pop-up mechanism on a greeting card. Just put it directly onto a card. You don't have to put it on a bag. But as I've said, these gift bags with the pop-up element are great crowd pleasers at a craft fair. So do consider making them if you're doing craft fairs this year. So it's going to pop down. I'll just stick his ears. I'll leave his ears sticking up. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. And usually I'll be back on a Monday with our regular art tutorials. But I've had a notification from our network saying that they're going to be upgrading, or they're doing something or other to our network on Monday, which means I might not be able to. So I'll probably do it on Sunday, just in case they are messing with the network and I can't use it. So Sunday is going to be Monday just for this week, just to confuse you even more. And I will see you then. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you're enjoying these videos and you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell and you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. And I'll be back either on Sunday or Monday, depending on network specifications and what they're up to, with a regular video on painting. And I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to paint grasses. So I hope you can join me for that. In the meantime, thank you again so much for watching. Stay safe, everybody. Have fun. Happy crafting and happy painting. Bye-bye for now.